this, but the man take the board and lick me straight right back through the iron gate. Right through the gate. Oh God! Oh God! My artist broke up the board. Oh God! And the big old 20 man them stand up there and say, why is that girl? And she forget it, and that is, and she had this, yo, and she got chatting with the next artist girl argument. She said we couldn't believe it. And 20 more man stand up there and watch a man take the board. And beat me up and broke up the board for me. And they couldn't do a run. When me run, me see the nearest police station. Oh, me run going there. One of the wickedest things happened to me when we run going on the police.
So Stramo going, so people, I'm back again with another video. And people, you know, this is a very unfortunate situation. So people, we are going to talk about Maka Diamond this evening. People, before, remember we talked about Tanya Steven, and we also commended her for what she did and her braving. She come forward and she talked some things where she got you in the music business with the man them. And now people, after that with she Major Link, she came out and she addressed her situation as well. And people bash her, some people agree with her, some people defend the person that was accused of doing it to her. Same thing with Tanya Steven. You have people want her for call name and she not call her name, and true that people turn upon her and some people still support her. And you know people, with that being said, Tanya this defend herself over this. So now people, we are going to talk about Maka Diamond. So not too long ago people, Maka Diamond came out and said some things. Maka Diamond tell we say some of them dancehall DJ, yeah, some of them artists that we love up and a nice up and our favorite them a do woman some things in the music business. And people, this are gonna be a little bit sensitive to some people, and some people are gonna beat Maka and are gonna say, hey, every time Maka see somebody trending or somebody viral, it no matter what, she always find herself to seek some relevance, because people are gonna beat her and say, oh, she not in a dancehall and she not gonna go on fear, she not get nobody na member, she just keep on a ride pan things from other people back. Now people, we know say people are gonna say that, and we know the history with Maka Diamond in the dancehall, and of course, we can't stop people from talk. But as a messenger, me have to tell you everything, and me have to show you what I want. Now people, Maka Diamond is saying one of our favorite dancehall artists do her some things in front of over 20 man, and the 20 man stand up there and allow him to do some things. And people, the thing what me not like what she has said, the thing when me go talk what she not like, you know we have to talk fair around here. When me listen to her, she has said the same man where do her them heap of disgusting something here, and the same man where do them something here where they upon her over 20 odd years now. She was looking forward for the man to do a song with her just the same. So me feel like this is why people are gonna beat Maka Diamond, are gonna beat Maka Diamond one way, because me not understand how a man can do certain things and you still look forward to do song with the man, and you still talk about you want to do song with him, and you did expect say them are gonna do the song, the man are gonna give you a song because him can show that same apologize to you if the man if people went do to you some years ago. No people, me not know that sound kinda, you know, people anyway on a farm on own opinions, and it a gonna look like, yeah, the reason being why she come forward and attack and have up the man because she never get the song with him. But what I'm saying, if somebody do something wrong and somebody violate you, if them did want to apologize to you, them could have apologized to you. And even up to the time she said she and the man run jokes same way and she had the man attack, but she more emphasized on the song where the man never do fear. People. Anyway, I don't form no own opinions on that again. But we sincerely sorry for hear say Maka Diamond I go through them something here, people. Cause for woman I go through them something in a dancehall, and of course all the time. Actually every woman we hear them come out and say the man them fight them in a dancehall. Of course we see what happened to Spice. We know what Beanie did do to Spice. And people, I think it happened to Gaza Hindu. We know what Vibes Cartel did do to Gaza Hindu already. them whole heap of unnecessary abuse they where it gone with Gaza Hindu, and of course we can't forget what Beanie Man did to Spice. And for all who did not know what Beanie Man did to Spice, you no can like YouTube is same way or Google it, because it is there, it now go nowhere, and a big violation, and people still support the artists them same way. With that being said, people, we want to see who else are going to come out and address this situation. And people are going to, of course, bash them ladies here where just a come out. Especially people like Maka Diamond, where them like to say, you know, things happen to them and this and that, and true Maka Diamond nothing now go and fear people. She a run a come out now, always a shine pan other people back. And people will remember what happened to the Angel as well, and many more other dancehall female in the dancehall. We know many more things happen to enough of them same way. And some people just not talk, and some people just afraid. But we wish Maka Diamond call some name, and of course we don't want to make it look like she come forward and attack this, because the artist never gear the song. We don't want to make it look like that, because sometimes we know that sometimes at this make she and people always fall out. Them no gear no song. Of course, on the year she go tell us say them PR did for keep quiet, and the man for the studio PR and give her a piece of money, and she use it and buy a whatnot and a whatnot. Whatnot, that's her name, whatnot people. Yeah, she use it and buy a whatnot and all those things, and it's still a torment her same way. But people may wonder say if she did get the song, if she would have come forward. No. That is the big question, because she seems more to me, she upset that the artist never give her the song. People, we know that una go form on own opinions, and I know so many of you no like Maka Diamond for some reason. I don't know why. And as me say, me go reiterate myself. This I go look like, yeah, whenever time she see somebody trending, like how she see Maka, see the situation I go on with General Lane and Tanya Stevens. People did expect Maka Diamond go come out and come say something did happen to her. You know the time when Vybz Kartel did, you know, do that to Gaza Hindu. She did come forward right away and talk. Anyway, people, enough of me. So me gonna give you the opportunity for hear Maka say, and uno can form uno own opinions on it. In the meantime, people, do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you are watching and you are new over here, because if you don't subscribe to the channel, of course you're not gonna miss more things we are going on. You're not gonna miss it. And for those who already here, including those who just come, turn on your post notification, so when we come with another video like this, you definitely are gonna see it. And people, if you are not following us, don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Facebook at SUSJam. Anyway, you put in the double S, you not gonna see the whole of our platform them fly up, because we are alone name SUSJam, people. In the meantime, people, walk good, and don't forget to form on your own opinions, because we want to know what the public think about this situation. Have a good evening.
Everything when we listen upon Tanya Stevens interview, everything is like a nightmare for me, because it is not easy to say what I'm about to say, because you know, when you want to say something for years and somebody say for them thing and you say, oh my God. It's like, you know, things ever happen to you in a life where you feel like, say, you alone. But when people talk, you say, but Jesus have mercy, I know you alone. You know? So that's basically what happened when me hear Tanya's story. Because mine is totally different, you know. My one is life and death. Right now at this point, if me even talk right or so, I might have to start get bodyguard or something, I don't know. It depends, you know? So, you know, everybody know Maka Diamond. I've been in the music business for years now. I'll get to the point because we kind of look at traffic now still, so I kind of can't sound like I'm moving. So, you know, I've been in the business for a couple of years. I started out at 16-year-old. When I started out, I was the youngest at the time. Then comes Patra. Then Patra becomes the youngest.
You know, so, I mean, coming out of high school, I go straight. I not even go sixth form because the way I'm anxious. I just want to go to the music. I want to go to the music. So, I run out of school and I just head straight into the music business. I start going to the studio and I start go, you know. But one of my first disappointments was when I started to go to the first studio in Tower Hill. The security guard, because it what happened to me now, I always hear about people have to sleep with people and sex and all these things to bust. So I was already aware. I came out of school and going to studio with expectation. And I made up my mind that I'm gonna defend myself if I buck up on people like those. So for me, I was very defensive when somebody approached me about trying to sleep with me, for, you know, in the music or try for, you know, whatever. I'm gonna try to protect myself. So I was very protective of myself. Anyway, I remember I started going to a studio in Tower Hill, and there was this tall security guard. He was a security guard for the studio, and he was asking me to sleep with him for months and months, and I was very defensive. And I remember going there one day, because this guy is tall and thick and tramped, because you know security, because he's a security, and that's a bad area. And I remember, because I keep being defensive, him start lock me out and lock the gate now and say, "No, come into the studio." And you know what the guy did one day when I come there? The guy took off him big boot. The boot looked like him weigh about 12. And licked me on my chest with it, you know. I say, "Girlfriend, you now give me no rare, can't come to the studio." I said, Jesus Christ. Let them tell my father come from Torres and him live around the corner. I'm not tell him these things, you know. Right now, when my father here, him gonna say I'm wicked. Because I'm not tell nothing. And I remember I called the producer who owned the studio, and I saw me end up a complaint because me as a person, things will happen to me, and I keep it in. So at this time, by the time I called the producer, the person didn't know what happened to him. Then they say I'm the bad boy in the ear and all these things, and very, but me just telling you some of the least, you know. Oh, when we started and the things then when we endure. So I kind of feel what the woman I'm go through, and I kind of understand now, because a lot of people link me from the other day and they tell me, say, how if a woman have things but them afraid to talk, and it started upset me and make me feel like me don't know if I go dig up honestness or I go dig up what, but you know, it's like me I say, no, so I have to talk because that hurt me not sleep. And I tell her the truth, me not sleep because it like me I say, oh my God, like, you know, it's like a nightmare because me relive it. I relive something where me never talk about. So me telling about that where start. So me been going to studio where me book up on producers and people will say them like me, but me ignore me. As me telling them, when it comes to the sexual harassment, I was very defensive, and I try not to dress certain way. Although people used to say, "Oh, you're sexy, you dress like in a short clothes." I try, if me know I'm gonna stay late at studio, I put on long clothes and all these things. That's why the other day when a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Coffee look like she a lesbian" and all these things, me kind of did sit down. I told a lot of people, say, me know why Coffee dressed that way there. Me know why she dressed that way. That she doesn't want to look like one of the man them, and she don't want to be harassed. I tell a lot of people that, but people don't listen to me because of things that I go through. You understand? And study the business. So when they say Coffee dressed that way, that no people assume, say, "Oh, she a lesbian." No. Me kind of know that she have to dress a little tomboy-ish and try to protect herself. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, moving on now. Me did it when I say top producer now. Did it with them wife and sitting and still at them say them want to sleep with me. And me get defensive. Me not do that. Me not do it. Me said, "No, you're crazy, whatever." Then them son want to sleep with me, then me said to them, say, "No man, we're not rich people, we don't want poor me." That time I look a poor girl. I come from Portmore and I'm look at one clothes. If me no wash on Saturdays, me not have no clothes to come out Monday morning. So me can't afford. If you know rich man pitting on or rich man don't want to just sleep with me, and then when they look like me I'd stress out myself. So I was very protective of my sexual part of my body, you know. So that's why I don't find out, say, with Macadam, no people not really help me. Nobody artists not do no song with me, them drag me down, them this, them that. Me not go to international level. So they make me start the pre in my head now and I say, oh, most of the time when them help them female, them have to sleep with them. I remember artists, I talk about artists, I talk about like 2 years ago, me look for an artist and say, do a song with me, huh? Them say, boy, me I tell you the truth, you have to give me a look a pussy. You understand? Sorry my language from the life, but me just try telling some little things, then me get to the point, the serious part of what has been affecting me. I'm kind of glad Tanya come out, so me find a little strength when me can talk about my own. So me now come over here to telling you, say, nobody raped me or nobody this or nobody that, but my one was very drastic. My one is very, right now I can come over the live today and me don't know what will happen to me. But me have to talk because me never talk. Because I was paid not to talk. That's how serious it is. I was paid not to talk. So right now, me walk with all my rags. See my rag here? Me don't know if I go cry because I think I've gained strength and I get strong since I've been bullied all over the net. People disagree. People don't know what me go through. No, people don't know what me go through in other music here. Anyway, me skip over enough of the things then because I don't want it sound drawn out. Because I want to come off quick. Being in the music business, I always try to be independent. Anybody know about Capricorns? Capricorns will always try to make money and be independent. So my way to survive in the business and not being abused that I have to sleep with somebody to get money. I go also dub plate. So during this journey of hustling my dub plate, you know, them telling the artists them big, you know, when I'm a boss, you know, big up Capleton. Capleton was always there for me. Very decent man, I can't tell you people. So me can look up to Capleton. That man, a very good man, Professor Nuts. Me have artists and me can big up. And every one of them terrible. You understand? Me go with Professor Nuts for days on the road and he was a very respectable person. And I sat around Capleton house a lot and he was very respected. Right? So during them time when I do the dub plate, them Capleton them used to give me free dub. We get dub plate from whole heap of artists. So by this time you have artists them days, enough of them not get along. You know? Enough of them not get along. So one of the artists them, when me I beg him dub plate, him never can give me a dub plate yet. But when me go to the next artist, me get it. So me mostly, so what happen, the artist when I really want to give me the dub plate, I really film studio, me hang out. The reason why I hang out at that studio is because the producer was very respectable to me. And the owner for that studio, I love him and everything, and he used to take care of me. Even him I got vexed when I talk to them because him beg me not to say nothing, you know. Anyway, me I make me dub plate them and me make me dub plate them. And these two artists, they not get along none at all. So I was in between the both of them. And I remember one day I went to the other studio, not the one that me always hang out with the artist when I give me a dub plate, but because I always have to go other places. This artist not giving me a dub plate, they never mean to me, but me still at the studio because of the producer, and I love the producer. So I remember now, me go to the studio, the other studio now, and they're around there with the other artists, but they were, you know, every time, through the two artists them not get along, enough artists not get along them time, the whole heap artists not friction. So, me did it now and one of the studio and me I get some dub plate from the artist and me I said, John, me can eat me little food weekend and so me get me little dub them now and me trod out and hold me little bus and them time we not email song to people, we have to get them on CD and sound man, we have to send them to them or me never remember how it reach. And me well gone in my studio now because me I said this so me hang out every year. Me gone to the studio now, which part the artist there. When I really give me no dub, but me and the producer good and I this me record and them a show me like a good love. Otherwise, from not giving me dub. So me head out now and say me gone to the studio now, go hang out and do what me have to do. But when me walk going to the studio, me see some whole heap of tough face man because they know them time the artists have them entourage. I don't even know. Artists have 20 man around them and whole heap of entourage. So me see this big old entourage with a man that look on me like me do something wrong. So me I say, what will me do? About 20 man, you know, because the studio ever full up a man, you know. I'm still one of the man that look on me weird and which part of the studio there one big old gate, you know, them high gate that will make out the iron. And me just see gate lock behind me, plop. say, I want to go on. So same time the artist walk out. Hey girl, they run a studio. Run out studio, I deal with artists. When I not like and you call up my name. And I say, what you talk about? I go a dub plate, I go look. And I beg a dub plate all the while they don't want to give me something. I understand better. The artist never want you nothing. I say, no know what the artist do? Take up one big piece of board and when him done broke it up on me, you know me my back left, right. I talk about artists wanna love and say when me, every day when I see the artist and I see the people that run him down and people that say them love this man, the man take the board and lick me straight right back through the iron gate. Right through the gate. Oh God! Oh God! My artist broke up the board. Oh God! And the big old 20 man them stand up there and say, why is that girl? Oh, she forget it. I got this. And she had this, yo. And she got chatting with the next artist girl argument. He said we couldn't believe it. And 20 more man stand up there watching man take the board. I beat me up and broke up the wood for me. And I couldn't do a run. When me run, me see the nearest police station. Oh, me run going there. One of the wickedest things happened to me when me run going to the police station. The superintendent and the next artist, uncle. Jesus Christ. When me sit down and make the complaint, the man said, be a rare uncle. You have to lock him up. And I said, Lord Jesus, I'm not going to fix up this a bit in that. I said, what I'm looking to before, but I was board broke up all now. I still have the market on my back. I not talk. I never talk. And then I start fret now because the people where I know we do me things. But me just say, I understand, but Tanya says fear one might be that type of abuse, but the abuse this same way, like, me they feel so abused, 20 strong man turn up there and watch the artist beat me up, and then one of the man them a laugh, like, you know, like, me and nobody, like, and them tell them I'm not career yet, I'm not boss or nothing, so someone me tell myself I'm not bad at the music, someone me tell myself I'm done with it, and then now, Mama say, me go the station now and go book up on the inspector. Me book up on the inspector, the next artist uncle. If the inspector hear him gonna, or the superintendent, they know what. If it hear this alive, I'm gonna say, yes, me did tell them to lock him up. But by the time them say, them they lock him up, me they feel bad because them tell the artist manager, I love him because the manager take care of me without him look me up that the man not do nothing, no harm to me. The manager is such a nice person. So by this time in the evening, when I go home, the manager called me. I said to myself, please, me I beg you, nobody say nothing. And me go send some money come give. And it's not even the money that me even accept the apology. It's the fact that me never bust yet and me not nobody and that situation would have been like maybe me would have lose my life. Me don't know. Me don't know if me still gonna lose it now because when them hear, them are gonna say, but we tell her not to talk and we give her money or this or that or whatever. But through me get so old now and nobody no business about me in music and the same artist me say talk to me enough time. The artist that talk to me see me and like me I say, you know remember what you do to me? Me I'll run joke and say to him, say, do one song with me and I know you know look for me. For years me I say that. I say if I do that for apology or something, nothing. That means that the person hate me or something because you could never beat up somebody after me you know so I look at dub plate hustling me I do and so me live because me want to survive till my career take off. And you never give me one yet. Me no cure me beg the artist are the biggest thing at that time. And me beg you a dub plate and you don't never give me. And me go to a next man now and the man give it to me. And you know in order, me don't know where your man them are, your man them will par with you. Come say to you about a little poor girl like me. A little poor girl like me at that time. Me not nobody. Me and nobody. Me just come a studio and try to look a bus. I don't know what them could have said to you for you take a board and broke it up on me. And for years me walk with that on my brain and on my head. And me just not know how. And me see her talk to me, see the artist talk to me. Me see people love me. Me not talk about the normal artist. Me not talk about the normal. Me talk about artists where I make millions every day, every year, every hour where people love. You understand? And the manager called me now and said, they more give me some money, and if you just relax, I'm going to go doctor, I'm going to go this, I'm going to go that. And I'm not tell my mother, I'm not tell nobody, I'm not tell my parents, I'm not tell nobody, I'm just still, because them tell my mother to leave gone foreign anyway. And me the kind of up on my own still, you know, and when the manager called me, me couldn't press the charge, because that the manager, there's somebody where help me out a lot. Any problem I have, them time and make me escape a lot of other stuff, you know. So I accept the money. Me not gonna tell a lie. I accept the money, and I remember I said to myself, say, them time I have one something and whatnot, and I tell myself, I'm gonna buy one big whatnot with the money, because for the money enough. I'm gonna buy one big double side whatnot and put it in my house and put it in front of me and said, this is going to remind me every day. And me the kind of sorry me do that, because every time I look on it, I cry, because I say, man can't wicked so. Oh, you feel take board and beat me so in front of everybody at studio. Me run through the gate, me don't know how me not dead. I know me don't know how me still alive. God no. You understand? So me just saying, a whole heap of things we go through as woman at the business, and me not really come up with stay long, because me know them are going to drag me and people are going to drag me, but me just try to say, when me hear about whatever people are going through, me I try to make people know, say, me my thing them not normal. What day I say I go do one documentary, because the things that when me go through, I want different type of stuff. Me not say people not try to say right sex or whatever, but me as me tell you now, me come in, me go into the business with a shield, like make me go in there with that intention, say nobody now go force me if I have no sex, you know. And then I travel par with people where, you know, good to me, and you know, and treat me with respect, you know. So me start to par with a lot of different people where show me a lot of respect. And what me I try to tell them is that this was one of the journey. Them boy throw shoes in my chest. Me go to studio, them I tell me say people run me out of them studio, you know, a whole heap of things. It's been, and right now I just feel like, sometimes I just feel like the artist will just address it to me and say, boy, you know, say, me the kind of be a big man about that, and say, no, say, me the feel fuck up, because I shouldn't really take my board and beat you up like that, because, you know, me don't know if I not feel like I eat that right now, because 20 man them with the turn up there like, I want to do that, I want to make that happen, like, when me do, more than me just go look dub plate, and me go get a dub plate, and come back happy, and you now give me no dub plate, and me get beaten for that. Because me have to stay neutral. Me can't stay between 2 man or 3 man or 4 man if them not talk. Me have to stay neutral in between everybody. So just that me do that, try to stay neutral. Because me no boss, me no reach nowhere. Me not call the name. Me not call the name because I reach half a journey in my life and I want to finish it. So, what I try to say is, I just make you know, and I just make Tanya know, say, you're not alone, darling. I go through it too. It might be a different way, but I go through it too. And I have to thank God for a few of my friends and a couple of people who take care of me. And never been abusive. I go through it too with a couple of people where them just verbally abuse me and them disrespect me and them try for, you know. Anyways, I go on my journey. I head to the airport on a good note. I'm still alive. I'm still here. My career end up took off. Yeah, and then you know I'm going to drama too. You know, funny enough, when my career took off, me and the same artist ended up on a big show in America. And you know what that artist did? Trying to get me to come to his room to sleep with him. And I was like seriously, after you take big boat beat me up, you really think that me are gonna utter room and sleep with him? That's all daring. You know, anyway, I love you guys, you know. Daddy Reds and the whole family over there, big up, you know. I know everybody was expecting to hear a different type of topic, but I mean, this was one of my most abusive situations I've ever been through in this music business. Everything, that's why I see when people come from the net and them drag me and me this and me that and me go through worse. So what else can you guys do to me to feel, let me feel anyway, you know? But you know, more and big up some of the people I see on the live. Yeah, Diverse, big up, Daddy Reds. Yeah, Daddy Reds, big up. I don't never phone like a ring and nobody gonna say, Ray, where you dig up this and dig up that for, because you never talk about it. But I just want to get it off of my chest. I just want to get it off my chest and say, the artist when they take the board and beat me up, I love you same way. Enough love. Me get over it in a way. Although it dig up in my brain now, but not yet, nothing. Everything blessed. And not because I come and I talk about it now. I'm not going to dig up nothing on a police station or no problem. Nothing. I just make the people them know say part of my journey wasn't easy also. You understand? Big up Dan Mafia, big up yourself. When I go to you them, big up yourself Mafia. Mafia was one of them where they around me and saved me through my journey, you know? Where him one of them I know a lot of things I'm going to go through. I remember one day, Unicorn, may his soul rest in peace. Unicorn get a little bit aggressive with me one day, many was arguing and him tell me because suck me mother left, right and center and Dan Mafia there for defend it for me, you know? So I have some people who defend me sometimes, so I have to give thanks to them and big respect. Anyway, bye guys. Me know what going on. The internet I got drag right, left, so I'm used to it. But anyway, me not care. I'm gonna be winding up my little body, winding up myself, and full joy in myself. Alright, love you guys, enough love and thank you guys. Remember to follow me though, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Just follow me guys. You know, my journey hasn't been it wasn't an easy one. It's still not easy. I'm still here and I'm still doing what I have to do. So I want to say enough love to those who stick out with me for quite a while and still is there with me. All right, love you guys. Somebody should turn off the thing then, but me not worry about who I said nothing from who I said this. I just want to know, say, me get this off of my chest. My career still, after that, couple years after, me become one of the biggest artists. Them could have stand up beside every artist and perform. And me want to big up the artist. So this is the artist that me get the beating over. Him know himself. Because I told him, the artist where I told the artist, you know, because I think I owe that artist to tell him, because I was trying to ask him if when I was around there if we had discussed that other artist, and he said no, nothing like that, and very so I'm ever still big up the artist there, because the artist there was one of them people that were helped me during my journey to keep me monetary with my little dub plate program, you know. Big up to the artists them where just to give me a little free dub and make us speak with the sound man them. Enough love. I love them, you know. Alright, so love you guys. If you watch the road, you come like a me a drive. So that's why I'm not even I look at the camera too much up on the road. Alright. Who call me? But you say you still gonna marry me? But you say Diverse? Oh, one of the best. Okay. Alright, sweetheart. Big up Diverse. Love you, my sis. Big up to everybody. Alright? Later, guys. Enough love.
Back.